Los Angeles is claiming crazy outbreak and hospitalizations due to this COVID-19 thing. Don't know what's normal these days, these years, right? Can't really have anything to compare it to because they're not honest. And do lockdowns do any good? Some experts say maybe not. And is China spreading the sickness as usual? This is the end of hour 2 of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It is Monday, January 18th, 2021. Stay tuned for hour 3. Jesse Lee will be right back. After JLP, catch the Hake Report. thehakereport.com/show. I will be back on air. Me this time. Shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson for hosting my show all week last week. He did 25 hours live on air last week. Normally he just does 15, 3 hours a day. He did 5 hours every day. Thank you, man. The commie virus, the UK strain of the CCP virus, Chinese Communist Party virus, found in Los Angeles as California officials report 700 daily deaths. This is according to the Epoch Times. They say officials are claiming this mutation is way more contagious, this mutation that took place supposedly in the UK, and so will kill more people. They're warning that a surge of the CCP virus will continue in the near future, into the near future at the very least. Of course, right? They're always going to find a way to keep this oppressive control on the people going. The presence of the UK variant in Los Angeles County is troubling, says one lady, as our healthcare system is already severely strained with more than 7,500 people currently hospitalized. That's that skinny, curly-haired lady, and I use the term loosely, Barbara Ferrer, with her social justice degree. She's the Los Angeles County Public Health Director, not even a medical doctor. She said that in a statement. She said, "Our community is bearing the brunt of the winter surge of COVID, right? Experiencing huge numbers of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, 5 times what we experienced over the summer." That's what Barbara Ferrer said January 16th. But do lockdowns do any good? The far-left extremist Newsweek reported COVID lockdowns may have no clear benefit versus other voluntary measures, according to an international study showing. It was a peer-reviewed study, first published in the European Journal of Clinical Investigation on January 5th, analyzed coronavirus cases growth in 10 countries in early 2020. The study compared cases in England, France, Germany, Iran, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, and the U.S., all countries that implemented mandatory lockdown orders and business closures, and also South Korea and Sweden, which instituted less severe voluntary responses. Researchers said we failed to find an additional benefit of stay-at-home orders and business closures, although they admit that cross-country comparisons are difficult given different cultures and situations, right? The study was conducted by researchers affiliated with Stanford University up here in NorCal, right? And was co-authored by Jay Bhattacharya. I don't know how to pronounce his name. A professor of medicine and economics among a group of scientists who wrote the Great Barrington Declaration, a controversial statement, meaning not endorsed by mainstream media, that encouraged governments to lift lockdown restrictions and achieve herd immunity among young and healthy people while protecting the elderly and weak. China is spreading the sickness as usual, are they? Ice cream in China was contaminated with the CCP virus, according to officials. That's crazy. Didn't they have melamine in their cat food just like a decade ago? The Epoch Times reports that officials in a Chinese municipality said that 3 samples of ice cream tested positive for the Chinese virus, and thousands of boxes were confiscated, according to state-run media. Officials say that the company's more than 1,662 workers were placed under quarantine due to the virus. Authorities said that the company had produced nearly 5,000 boxes of COVID-contaminated ice cream. Hundreds of boxes had entered the market, too. Some suspect that these claims of virus found on frozen food, such as the outer packaging of codfish back in October, could be just a lying commie tactic to blame other countries. I'm James Hake. Now on to Jesse. Hour 3.